Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are tuned in to the one, the only, the number one midnight chat on the ONPASSIVE network. And yes, we're going to have our own network very shortly, if I have any say in it, which I likely won't. But anyway, let's talk about today. Today is Thursday, uh, December. How about January? January the 12th day of January in the year 2023. And if it's free, it's for thee.
Coming in the center hump.
We do want to mention our hats tonight, which are on passive, the marketing wonder, hashtag Mr. Ash Mufara. And we'll be talking a little bit about marketing tonight. We'll get into the topic shortly. So this is RobLynn Live with Ollie the Wonder Dog, and there's Ollie saying hi to everybody.
He's very excited to be here. He started panting just before we went live.
That's his MO.
He
That's
knows
his
we're
MO.
going live. He can sense it.
Yep. Well, let's talk about what happened yesterday. It's already yesterday time, Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Red went live from Barbados.
How fun.
He had met up with some Facebook friends. How about some? Oh
Barbados
goodness, we're
friends.
starting already. Friends in Barbados who happen to be brand ambassadors,
Mm-hmm.
and that was quite interesting. They were glad to meet up with Red, and he was equally as happy to meet up with them. Hello, Sampat. We're glad you're here, our brother. I don't know if you noticed, Sampat, but this morning I was on the webinar that you were on with Gersminder. I had popped in to say hi, and about 25, 30 people said hello to me.
Oh, nice.
Wasn't real tuned into the language, but hey, there's only one language, and that's the on-passive language.
That's
so
right.
I was cool. So that was fun. And then let's see, that was Red. He went live from Barbados, and Chris took a day of rest. He had a lot of things to do. You know, when you're a grandpa, you got those grandpa duties. You got to be ready and prepared.
Mm-hmm.
He was preparing for 360. And Sukhdev, hello, Mr. Kumar. And then Marty went live around 12 noon, and he went on for about, what, 40 minutes? A little longer than Marty normally goes.
Yeah, he had a lot to say.
He had plenty to say,
Mm-hmm.
and he gave a bunch of shout outs as well. And then Heroes took a day off, and that was in deference to the OnPassive 360. We were both scheduled at the same. When I say we, that's a collective we. I guess I'm a part of Heroes too. Uh, Heroes took the day off only in deference to the fine folks doing 360, the three amigos, Marty, Chris, and Red, or Red, Chris, and Marty, or Marty, Red, and Chris. Either way you look at it, it's the same old guys.
It's the same three.
Yeah. Yep. And now you folks are tuned in to the number one, I repeat, number one live chat at midnight worldwide, RobLynn Live with Ollie the Wonder Dog. Getting a little silly here. I better take a sip of my cafe con leche. Pedro knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. This boy is still panting. Can you guys hear him pant? He's excited. He's an excited, proud brand ambassador.
He is totally into this, by the way. And I mean totally into this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have a topic this morning. Hello, topic.
All right.
Our topic is, oh, media, what's next? Oh, media, what's next? Well, let's take a quick glimpse. Let's go down memory lane. All right?
I'd love to.
All right. Well, let's do it. With what O Media has been up to in Dubai, which is our home base for our media department, but they do get around.
They do.
They go to Hyderabad. Something tells me they're going to be coming to the U.S. and Canada and UK and Germany and Spain.
Perhaps.
They've all got their passports. They're all ready. Mr. Nazal and Dr. Soha, Dr. Susan. Wow. It's all exciting stuff.
And Wanda says, "Yay, Rob found his glasses."
Oh, you know, and they were right where you said they'd be, Wanda. I was just about to sit on them, and they, for whatever reason, they rolled in between the recliner and the footrest. So they were safe. They can't get hurt there.
I say to check there. I said check where you were.
I'm sure you did.
And you said, no, it's not there.
Nope, couldn't have been. But it was. It's right where I put them. Hi, Ollie. Well, let's go down memory lane. 2 fantastic laser light shows have been in our past. Hello, Saswati. Bruce is here, and Mr. Satanya Narayana, the one, the only blog to video guy.
Yes.
Here at OnPassive, does a bang up job, and thank you for that super sticker, Mr. Papu.
Thank you.
Something tells me we're going to see your brother here.
Good chance.
And moving along, so there were 2 fantastic laser light shows up and down the Burj Khalifa. Was that amazing? Amazing, or what?
It was beautiful.
And there were plenty of folks on the walkways and streets. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
And they all had their cameras or their phones, iPhones, Androids.
Video.
They were taking video of the light show. And the light show was centered around the Eye of the Tiger. And we know who the Eye of the Tiger is. That's Ash McFarlane. And OnPassive. So that was good. Then we had digital LED billboards all over Dubai.
Wow.
Get that?
I love that.
Everywhere. From the mall to the movie theater to other points all around town. Wowza, wowza, wowza.
I love it.
We are in it to win it for sure.
I can't wait to go there to see it for myself.
I think we'll go to Dubai. And maybe Ollie will go to Dubai with us. You want to go to Dubai? Ooh, you'll go to Dubai. All right. And there was a press conference in November as we launched our AI solutions, November of 2022. Now, that was a month to remember. December was a month to remember. And now January, holy smokes, guys, totally a remembering month.
A month to
and our newest release, the newest release of the OnPassive station, the OnPassive Metro Station 29er29 video pictures, which took place on the 7th of January, just last Saturday, if I might add, and literally put us on the map. Now, I almost said Adam. How about Ash? That's my son, Adam. Ash definitely, through O Media, through us, has put us literally on Google Maps. Now, Google Maps is from the satellite. You can see down on the train station. Number 29, number 29. And guess who is sponsoring that for 10 years? Not 6 months, not 4 weeks, 10
long years.
I don't know who this guy is. Some clown. And John Butakis is saying hello to Cynthia. And we'll say goodbye to that clown. He's not really welcome. I mean, all are welcome, but he's just a clown.
Yeah.
And
there's always going to be some of those. Bye-bye. Aloha to him. Bye.
Aloha. Bye-bye. See ya. And let's see. Oh, our graphic artist is here. The one, the only, Davina Lee.
Woohoo. Davina is here.
In the house. All right, so that's the Metro 29 station. Amazing. Ash had sent me some videos of what's going on there. Wow. Very impressive. As you guys already know, 700,000.
That's crazy.
That's 7 with 5 zeros.
Wow.
700,000 folks will pass through that station.
Per day.
Either in or out or on or off, whatever you want to say, per day. Year round, 7 days a week, 30 to 31 to 28 days per month.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Absolutely amazing.
That's a lot of people.
Okay, well, that's just some of the highlights of what's gone on in our media past. There's much more to come. What it is, anyone's guess. Mr. Nazal, Dr. Soha, Dr. Susan, everyone connected with the media, and they're keeping it quiet. They're keeping it close to the vest.
Yeah, they are.
So we're going to find out when the world finds out, or maybe a few days before.
Yeah, and let's take a little break to say what Harold has to say. Harold Fox says, "Hello, everyone. Corporate meeting on Saturday was so fantastic. I ended up in the hospital with a congenital heart today, and I'm hanging in there. So all your prayers are welcome. Thank you." So Harold, you're part of our family, and everyone is gonna think good
Prayers up,
thoughts
brother.
and send
Prayers up.
for you. We love you, and we hope you get better, Harold.
He will get better. He's got all of us praying for him.
Yeah.
And the ONPASSIVE family's behind you all the way, Harold. So listen to the doctors and the nurses. Do what you're supposed to do, and you will be on the mend, brother. That's a fact.
Yes, and Alex says your next stop on Passive Station.
All aboard.
All right.
So those were some of the highlights. What on earth is in the galaxy possibly next? We can only guess, but we're going to make a couple of suggestions. Maybe, just maybe, one or two of these might be taken into consideration. Are you listening, Ash and Dr. Soha and Mr. Nazal? Listen up. Robbie's going to shout out a few things and let us know what you think. Oh, well, perhaps more than train stations around the globe, more train stations in strategic parts, like maybe New York City, plenty of subway trains there, and choo-choos that go in and out of Penn Station and Grand Central Station. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? And Chicago, that's got the L for the elevated trains, San Francisco, LA, with their rapid transit system. The sky's the limit, and the new top is in sight. That's all I can tell you on that. Well, how about maybe some sports sponsorships or some sponsorships at some major sporting events seen around the world? Now, we've already been to the soccer, or as it's known in the world, football, FUTBOL. We've already been seen streaming on the BN network. That was just a warm up, seen by over, what was it, 4 billion or 5 billion people. It was a crazy number that tuned in at one time or another. We'll be back for that in the next 2 years when it comes to fruition.
Yeah.
So, how about some tennis matches? We got the Australian Open, the French Open, the let's see, I think there's an Open in Japan, there's an Open in Australia, and then the only from Forest Hills, the U.S. Open. So, and
Lots
there's a
of
British
different
Open
ones.
as well.
There's a
So
bunch of them, huh?
there's a bunch of tennis matches. Good spot for us. Then there's NFL football ads, Major League Baseball games, both network and streaming. Streaming's not a bad thing. It's become more and more popular, as everybody knows.
Yeah.
And when I say football ads, Ash, could we be talking Super Bowl? There's another 340 million.
What do you guys think?
I think that may be in the works, but once again, as Marty says, just throwing it out there.
We don't know. We don't have any secret information that nobody knows. But
And Amy January just says, that's my big month. That's my birthday. That's cool. That's real cool, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
So, with the streaming, major golf events on both the PGA, which is the Professional Golf Association Tour, the Seniors PGA, which is the old guys tournaments for age 50 and above, and the new LIV Worldwide Golf Tour, which is headed up by the one, the only Greg Norman, who I love the way he plays golf and played golf. The World Series of Major League Baseball. How about the Little League World Series? You know how many moms and pops and uncles and aunts and grandmas and grandpas watch that? Because their kid may be playing on national TV. So there you go. That's another suggestion, Mr. Ash and Dr. Soha.
John Butakis says, I thought for a split second you were calling me a clown, Rob.
No, not that I know of. You're not a clown. The clown is sitting right here with the red hat on. That's the clown. The only thing I need is a red nose and whiter teeth, and I'd be good to go.
Oh,
Then there's on passive stadiums. Now, how about a stadium in one of the largest cities in the world? I don't care where it is. It can be a soccer stadium, excuse me, football stadium. It can be a basketball. It can be hockey. It can be football. You name it. Let's just do it. Let's have an on passive station. We've already got an on passive train station, number 29er. We might as well have a football, any kind of football that you might think of. What do you think of that, Lynn?
I would love that. There's so much things that could happen. So
Well, I'm
many.
not done. We're not
You're
done.
not done?
We got more suggestions for the
Ooh,
team.
tell us.
All right. There's the grand amusement parks worldwide that have these crazy fast roller coasters. There's Busch Gardens. There's Six Flags over Texas, Six Flags
Oh,
over Georgia. Uh, I said Busch Gardens, I think. There's Disneyland in California,
Disney
Disney
World.
World. How
Mhm.
about some digital signage on the buses that go in
Oh,
and out
yeah.
of Disney? Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
special? Or they go in and out of Six Flags
Wow.
with their names on it. And then any other buses around the world. Why not have on
Signage.
passive three in three areas on the bus: the front, excuse me, the two sides and the back. On passive,
Yeah.
the marketing wonder. Do you know how much attention that would get at Busch Gardens? A
Yeah.
lot.
Could be on the front, the back, the side,
Doesn't matter
in the
where it is.
interior. It could be everywhere.
Then there's SeaWorld. There's one here. There's one in California too. Why not be advertising there? You know how many millions go through those two parks? Well, lest we forget, there's more. We've got more suggestions for the team. How about airport terminals around the globe?
Oh, yeah, that's a good place.
Digital signage in every major airport on passive,
Yeah.
the new internet. I like that. On passive, somebody had said that before. I think that was hashtag Ashby
I
5.
think so.
And just 97 will be everywhere.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
now that's
fabulous.
airports. That can be in the USA, Canada, UK, France, Germany, Ireland, Tokyo, Singapore, Hong Kong, Australia, anywhere in Australia, Melbourne, uh, Africa, South America, Canada, which I mentioned, and
Hmm.
anywhere else that our pros in the O media department suggests. I
Right
wonder if they're
on.
going to hire me. If they hire me, they got to fire me
Yeah.
as a founder, as
You
a
want to,
brand
you
ambassador.
need to stay as a brand ambassador.
Okay, yeah, there's paperwork to be done in this house, I guess.
That's right.
Well,
Oh,
oh, but Alaska and Hawaii. You know how many tourists get on
ooh, yeah.
ships and go
Hmm.
on
Hmm.
cruises? Why not some ads in some of those? They have digital billboards.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
There's 10,000 people at a clip on some of these cruise lines. And there's a new one coming out that says it's going to be 20,000 folks
Crazy.
cruising around.
Oh my gosh, it's a lot.
Then there's other billboards, and they can be electronic. They can be the big signage where they paint on canvas and put it up. It can be on the signage that flips around and rolls and does all this stuff. On
Hmm.
passive, the new internet. On passive, the marketing wonder. Uh, you name it.
Wow,
You name it.
that's great.
Could say vision, value, and victory. Hashtag on passive. Hey,
Hmm. Hmm.
why not? Why not? And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I failed to mention Wimbledon, which is
Oh,
in
that's a big one.
England.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine something on every bus during Wimbledon and other times? Can you imagine in the stadium where normally it says Rolex? Oh, no, 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 no. On passive. The Wimbledon is sponsored by On Passive, the
Cool.
new internet.
Wow, lots of
Man, have I got ideas. We have
these are
ideas.
just ideas now. It's not what the company's
This isn't
going to
what the
do.
company's going to do, but I'll be proud as a peacock. Not to take Julie's status away as a peacock. I'll be proud as a peacock if they take up any of these suggestions.
That's right. And happy birthday to Julie.
Happy birthday. That was yesterday. Um,
Yeah. Hmm.
happy birthday. Happy 29th. Happy 29th or 21st if you don't want to be 29th.
Yep. And thank you to Satya Shiva for your super sticker.
The other Mr. Papu with a super sticker. Very kind of you, sir.
And Brian agrees, saying the Super Bowl would be great advertising for North America.
True, 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 true. But we'll be equal opportunity. We'll have O media everywhere you can think.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, there's also print and digital media. How about the Wall Street Journal? I've been thinking about that all day today. The Wall Street Journal has a online Wall Street Journal. Oh, how about it flashing on the online Wall Street Journal? You're gonna tens of millions of people see the Wall Street Journal every day. Why not?
Yeah.
We are the solution to the pollution. There's another one that could be on the Wall Street Journal.
And John's got a whole bunch of ideas. Great. Awesome.
Good stuff. We'll all put our heads together and we'll help out the best way we can.
And Jean says, I was in the wrong live chat. LOL.
That's
funny.
okay.
Jean,
Who else is on at midnight? Come on now, Jean. Work with us on this.
No. She was in another group.
Oh, another group?
Another
Okay.
channel. I think she's
All right, that's okay. That's
funny.
okay. So help us out, guys, with your ideas. The more the merrier. I have pen and paper here. I will write down any and all suggestions. And you're right, Christina. It's huge to be a part of ONPASSIVE. Holy moly, I almost forgot.
What?
We almost forgot.
What?
Taxi cabs,
Oh, yeah.
limousines. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're worldwide.
Yeah.
Don't know about Uber and Lyft because those single vehicles. But how about the taxi cabs where there's 500, let's say, or 1,000 or 5,000, whatever it is in New York City? Can you imagine a digital billboard on the taxi cabs in New York? Oh, yeah. In it to win it. Hashtag ONPASSIVE.
Love it. Love it.
Whew. Plenty of exposure all around the world.
Yeah.
And oh, yes, the buses in major cities, which I think I already mentioned, where you can put a digital billboard, you can put signage on 3 sides of a bus. You can't block the driver, but you certainly can have it on 3 other sides.
Yeah.
So we want to hear from you guys. Let us know what you think. If you hear a little excitement in our voices, we're excited.
Yeah.
We're excited. And might be another. We ain't seen nothing yet. Let's put it that way.
And David said he's been to the SeaWorld before. That's a nice place also.
I like that, David. That's a good
Yeah.
idea. Vision, value, and victory. That can be all over the buses. I like it.
Oh, for sure.
Hashtag ONPASSIVE.
Yes, yes.
Facebook user, good morning. We went over by 7 minutes with our little talk. I hope that's okay, guys.
Armin has
But-
an idea.
Let's see. Armin says ONPASSIVE on the National Hockey League and the Stanley Cup. Excellent.
Is that golf?
Negative Ghost Rider. That's hockey
Oh,
with the sticks and on ice.
any sports.
Remember, I
that
went to
I'm
some
kinda-
hockey matches here.
Yeah,
No, you don't.
sort of.
This is
Anything
the
with-
one, the only. We'll sleep through a college football game. Well, just kind of dozing, giving it one of these. And I have the picture, so I know it
Oh,
happened.
so
But it
funny.
only happened once because we never went back to a ball game together,
Ah,
and that's been in the last 10 years.
oh, so funny.
And Deborah's here. Yin Yang is here. Come on, let's have some guesses for the background. And now is a good time to show the
Okay,
background.
Sure. Sounds
If you
good
just
to
want
me.
to slide to the side so Ollie doesn't get disturbed,
All right.
I'll move.
Add on boats too, Jillian says.
Oh yeah,
That's kind of a
good
nice
idea. I like
Yeah.
that, Jillian.
All right.
All right, I'm out of the way. My chair is out of the way, and
Okay.
Ollie and Linny are not out of the way. But
I can slide.
that's close enough. There's Robin Lynn and
Oh.
Ollie Boy the Wonder Dog. What is that? Is that grapes and apples, or what is that?
Some kind of food.
Fruit. It's fruit.
Is it fruit?
Yes, I think so.
Yum,
Strawberries.
yum. And I like the roses. They're beautiful. The flowers are
Thank you for the
lovely.
roses, Davina. And there's water there. I've got a couple of guesses. Maybe the word gondola, but I'm not going to say. I'm just going to sit back down and remind everybody. Today we're talking about marketing, media, and the possibilities. And Manu says your next stop is on passive station number 2929er. All aboard.
All right.
Hi, Ollie. All right, and there's Diona.
I've been trying my darndest to keep up, but I do think that I didn't really keep up, did I?
And here's Miss
Trying.
DeSanto saying hello to a bunch of folks. And your next stop is Manu on passive station 29.
So you guys guess where the background is.
Guess where the
We
background
do
is?
not know, and we like it that way so that we can guess along with you. So we won't give them guess. Let them guess first.
There's Mr. Butaka saying our train stations here would be good spots in Australia. Like, wait a minute. Yeah, he's in Australia. Melbourne area, if I remember.
I thought of something that you didn't mention, I think, unless I wasn't paying attention. Can I mention it
No.
for advertising?
Of course you can.
Okay. The Olympics, did you mention it?
Oh, I didn't mention the Olympics.
You
Or
didn't?
the Special Olympics.
You didn't mention it?
No.
Oh, Special Olympics is really
And
good
there's
too.
and it's every 4 years, and it's Winter Olympics and Summer Olympics. Where was I when I was thinking about this stuff? And you were thinking about it,
Yeah.
obviously more than me. And Las Vegas, Nevada. Who just mentioned that?
I
Scroll
bet
back up.
people are gonna have a lot of ideas. Let's go. Here it is. Casinos in
Las Vegas would be great advertising.
Yeah, you're right.
And everything's digital there now, so wow.
Yeah, and Steven says NASCAR Mall of America.
I like that. NASCAR is a grand idea. Where was I when I was thinking? NASCAR is in the book now.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Las Vegas is in the book now.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Nazal, are you paying attention, sir?
I like this topic because we can be creative. It's fun.
Something tells me Ash may drop in, may not be tonight, may be soon, but he's going to watch this replay, and I hope he gets a few ideas he can pass along. That'd be great.
Would be exciting.
Oh, the Goodyear MetLife blimp, blimp, B-L-I-M-P, B-L-I-M-P, blimp.
Right, right.
Oh, would that be grand? The Goodyear blimp could be the on-passive blimp, and have our scrolling on passive, the new internet.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Alex says, then ma'am, my wish is we are going to Dubai and all the RobLynn Live family.
Yep, there's 188 of us in this family chat this morning. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Yep, and Davina says to Alex, can you guess where the backdrop is? Somewhere in Europe.
Oh, I think I got it.
Don't
but
guess.
I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to guess.
Yeah.
I'm not in this.
Let our folks guess here.
And here's Mr. Kumar Singha Roy. Hello. And the world is our oyster, according to Tom Davis. What if sponsorship the Yankees or the Cowboys stadiums? Whoa, Nelly. Might be tough in Dallas because of Mr. Jones. And I think, is that AT&T? I forget what that is in Dallas. But speaking of football, Monday night, 8:15 p.m., Tampa Bay Buccaneers are hosting the Dallas Cowboys. We got to step it up here in Tampa Bay if we're going to even walk on the field with those guys, because Dak Prescott from the Cowboys is having a pretty good end of year. Tom Brady's on his tushy half the time. So come along, Tom. We got to step it up.
And David says, ONPASSIVE Bowling League.
Oh, I like that too. Bowling.
And Jillian says, ads at the airports.
Yep, I'm with you, Jillian. Airports was on the list. Cynthia Deering is here. Hello. Ernest in the house. And Martina saying hi, 3 Lens, Rob and Ollie. We are in Win on Passivity. Yes, we are. From Papua New Guinea. All right.
And good morning, dear, says a Facebook user.
What's up?
We have the signing packet, the postal map on that train station. We have partnership announcements, says Dr. Benny.
That's for sure.
It's pretty good. Aren't you guys proud of what's been accomplished? And Mohammed Naruzaman, welcome to all of you. Congratulations, he says.
Mohammed, thanks for being here, our brother. And Mr. Hossein, hello and good morning.
Hi to Levi. And Jean Oliva says, I was chiming away on Marty's group. LOL. That's so funny, Jean.
Yeah.
Easy to do.
Yep.
And we have David Lavelle saying I should be paying Ash $97 an hour.
You know, David, maybe not quite that much, but 97 here, 97 there, 97 here, 97 there.
Yeah.
Good idea.
And then Isabel says a cruise line would
She
be
likes
great.
cruise line. I like that one too.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Sliding down the ONPASSIVE slide into the pool.
Yes, and Christina Dots is
Amusement
amusement
parks. I
parks.
like that idea as well. We mentioned that.
Yeah.
And Ernest is saying howdy to everybody.
And
We're glad you're
Mohammed
here.
says great topic, leaders. I think it's a fun topic. Hi, Dr. Masejo. How are you?
All right, Dr. Katisi.
And
Hello.
hello to Lucy Duba.
Lucy Duba in the house.
She said she's asking to be my Facebook friend. I just got to go to Onet. When I get there, I will accept your Facebook friend request. No problem at all. And we have.
You mean the Onet request?
Oh, yeah. Did I say Facebook?
No, you didn't. It sounded like it, but it wasn't.
I meant Onet friend request.
Big days goings on, that's for sure, Mr. Pegu.
And Dr. Benny says our goal is to have as many people to come as users, resellers, as well as customers.
Come one, come all, as Barnum and Bailey used to say.
Yeah, she's right.
And namaste. Namaste to everybody.
Oh, Amy says she's got to leave because of her job. Darn.
All right, Amy, we're glad you stopped in. Come anytime. You're more than welcome, and we love seeing you here.
Minu has a great idea. How about an ONPASSIVE radio station?
Oh, playing the 50s,
Whoa.
the oldies, 50s and 60s.
I
That'd
like
be cool.
that.
Nuaz is here.
Yeah.
Hello. And Muhammad loves us and other leaders. That's good stuff.
Jillian says tourist scenic sightseeing buses could have
Oh,
ads
those
on
buses in England that have where you can ride on top.
the double deckers.
Yeah, double deckers.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Another.
The real question is, what won't we do? Says Gina Leva.
That is the real question. This Mr. Nazal, I mean, he designed a light show. Who knows what's next?
Yeah.
He's designed the signage at the train station 29. Who knows what's next?
Yeah.
There's just no way. There's no way to comprehend what
the
could be
laser light
next.
show is his as well, his idea.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Up and down the Burj.
Yeah.
Was him.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that exciting?
Wow. The sky is the limit. The world is our oyster. ONPASSIVE is here to stay.
And Mohammed Abdullah Al Sadiq says our O Media team always brings amazing news. Amazing. $97.
Just 97, folks. Hershey Park, that's another good one, Thomas Davis.
I'm
like
tired
that.
of people saying ONPASSIVE is a scam. I try to ignore it, but sometimes it just makes me super mad. But guess what? We won't have to contend with that much longer because
it's
world
going
is
away.
To see what we have.
I wore my ONPASSIVE, the marketing wonder today, and once again, people stopped me in line or wherever I was and said, "What's ONPASSIVE?
Yeah.
How is it a marketing wonder?" And I gave them the fine line that I always give everybody: check onpassive.com.
Very good, honey.
Check in.
And Thomas Davis suggests Hershey Park.
In Hershey, Pennsylvania. That sounds good.
That's a good one.
And Sujit Kumar is here. Alex is here again.
Hello. ONPASSIVE station. That's what he likes to say.
Station number 29er.
Yes, that's awesome. And Armin wants to say happy birthday to Julie Wynn. And VJ says, awesome.
We got so much awesomeness going on now. Ash, it's beyond my wildest belief. If you'd have told me this 4 years ago coming up in March, I'd have said, nah.
No way, right?
I would have never thought Burj Khalifa. I never would have thought a train station. I never would have thought O-Connect. I wouldn't have thought of any of this. So thanks, Ash, for all you've done.
Thank you, Ash.
And the tech team, and the O Media team, and every other team you can imagine. The finance team, the payroll team. You know, everybody's doing a bang-up job.
The tech team. And Karina says, LOL, Lynn, that's hockey. I hope I can remember that. I might forget by tomorrow, but I try.
I'll be here to remind you.
Thank you. Miriam says, vision, value, victory.
Victory for all of mankind. That's what we're here for.
Where do you get your hat, says Virginia?
Okay, these are from Lids, which is in many, I don't know about many countries, but in many cities in the U.S., and I think they're in Canada as well, and maybe in the UK. They have nice hats. These are fitted hats, which means they're sized to my big head and Lynn's small head.
It fits.
But it fits. And the sayings all fit. And some of them are from Ash. Some of them are from us. Some of them are from The next hat I think may be Oliver Fonte's. We are fine. On passive, we are
Oh, we
fine.
don't have that one yet, huh?
No, not yet.
That's a classic.
That is a
Classic.
classic.
Okay, David says, is it Venice, perhaps?
Oh, Venice.
That's our first solid guess.
All
And
right.
John Butakis says, what about Venice, Italy?
I knew it. I think you may be onto something, John.
We have, yeah,
Gene says, just
ignore
ignore him.
him. Yeah.
The truth is now spreading across the planet. It's truly amazing what's happening. If people are asking little old me with a hat on, what is that? You know, when people see the media blitz that's coming, we just don't know what it's going to be. It's coming worldwide. Uh, it's beyond amazing. Beyond amazing.
Oh, sorry, Ollie gets
And Steve
nervous
Newell
when
says, looks like Venice to him.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Oh, then when I sneeze, he gets
Little
nervous.
hyper.
I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to sneeze so loud.
And he's going to yawn on that. Hello, buster.
And Naveen says we're branding and cementing the future.
Yes, sir, we are. And Samaran Sinha says he's very excited. Oof,
Christina
we
says,
are too.
is it Italy?
All right. What do you think, Davina? I think the guesses are all. Ooh,
Gay-
Gay Ling says, is it Amsterdam, Holland? That's a
Let's see
possible.
if there's any more guesses. Isabel thinks it's Amsterdam, Netherlands.
Whoa, Isabel.
Wow.
So we got a couple Netherlands. We got a couple, more than a couple for Venice.
Here's another guess from Karina. She thinks it's Italy.
All right, Karina, I think you're on to something.
Okay, let's see if there are any more
Sajaj
guesses.
Zero media posting something. I missed it.
Davina says Ollie is enjoying filet mignon. That's what
Oh,
it is.
that's filet. Oh, Nelly.
You know, this boy loves meat, so that would suit him well.
You like filet?
And Alex
Filet?
says he thinks it's Italy.
I think everybody pretty much is on. It's either the Netherlands or Italy, Amsterdam, Holland, or it's one of the two, and we'll
Jean
just
says
wait
maybe
to hear.
Venice. I'm not sure.
Could be. Sign Tina says beautiful background as always, Davina.
Let's see if there are any
Davina
more
Lee.
guesses.
Hi, Olive. Muhammad Al Sadiq, media are geniuses, and Ali is enjoying filet mignon. Very tender. I'm sure it's prime.
Deborah says, how about France? Might it be France?
Could be France. Polyfood.
Go down with the message already so I can catch up, says John Butakis.
Hey, we love the messages.
Yeah.
We don't mind being behind. If we go over this morning, so be it.
We're 10 minutes behind, to let you know.
The more behind we get, the more chance there is that Ash will pop in around 1 or so.
Okay.
You never know. We never know.
Isabel says Amsterdam, Netherlands.
Could be.
St. Tina says Venice.
Venice. All right.
Let's see. Any more guesses here?
You told me I couldn't guess. Bhupendra Singh is here.
Hi.
Poppy's here. Prayers for a full recovery. That's for sure.
Hello to all from Almo.
Oh, Alma.
Okay, so
Sunshine.
Davina is
Hello.
here. Davina says, hi, Deborah. It's not France.
Not France. It's
okay,
not
so
France.
keep the guesses coming. The next advertisement could be in the sky.
You know, Ash keeps telling us we're going to see from the sky, and I think that was just the tip of 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 the iceberg with the train station.
And Deborah likes my Olympics
Olympics,
idea, and
good
Jean
deal.
loves
Special Olympics. I've been a volunteer for a lot of years in the past.
And the Venus is not Venice.
Oh, come on now. It's got to be Venice.
Because Karina says it looks like Venice. What if proud ambassadors put ads on our cars, says Wanda?
Not bad. I would put a metal sign, a magnetic sign on the car.
Hi, Poppy.
Especially on the back, because everybody seems to tailgate my car. Puppy's in the
Alex
house.
says, I am sure this background is Italy.
Okay.
Oh, St. Tina says Budapest.
Budapest. Ooh, another guess. I like it.
And Jillian says casinos is a good idea.
I like the casino idea.
And Jean says somewhere in France, Davina.
I think she just said not France.
Yeah, but we're behind in time, so Anne McLemore says the Iron Man competition.
You know what that is?
That's one in
Hawaii.
Big Island usually.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty cool in Hawaii. Nice to see ONPASSIVE at the World Olympics. 2024 next Summer Olympic. Over 3 billion views, says Brian.
I like it, Brian.
That
I
would
think
be
that's a
pretty
good idea.
cool. And Mohammed says, those who have not registered to the OES, the ecosystem, please register quickly.
Yes.
We will move to the next stage. It's very easy to register in ONPASSIVE's ecosystem. Good suggestion. Thank you for that. And St. Tina says Budapest.
Hungary.
And Alice Tom says, is it Venice?
Venice could be.
I don't know.
And Armin says hello to Davina. Graphic artist extraordinaire. Good spelling too, Armin. I wouldn't spell it that way, but you got it right on.
Yeah, hi Ramesh.
Ramesh in the house. Hello, hello.
Passive Stadium, says Kushal.
Kushal, I'm right there with you, brother. I don't care what sport it is. To see ONPASSIVE up at the top of the stadium and all around the sides, yeah. I like it.
Isabel says Amsterdam, and Karina says the arenas where the Blue Jays play.
That would be okay. That's a baseball stadium.
Oh yeah.
In let's see, are they in Toronto or Montreal? Toronto Blue Jays, yeah, they're in Toronto.
Surfboards for surf competition. We could
I like that. ONPASSIVE surfboarding competition.
And Deborah says, I'm trying to figure out how the whole world could see advertisements from space. I have tried.
I'm not sure, but it's not out of the realm of things. It's not out of the realm.
And we have Miriam guessing Venice canals.
In Italy, and we were told it's not Venice or Venus, either one.
Very mysterious. And Frank Rose says a racehorse named ONPASSIVE would get a lot of attention.
Oh, I like that, Frank. At the Kentucky Derby, the Belmont Stakes, and the Preakness.
Pretty clever. Yeah.
And let the signages, Levi says, be all over the world. I like that too. Cynthia Deering's here saying howdy to everybody. And Rob, you go to a football game on Monday with your many ONPASSIVE hats.
Yeah.
It's a possible. I'm working on tickets now for my friend Dr. Rich.
Are you ready?
Cough drop went down the wrong pipe.
No.
Not supposed to swallow one.
Okay, here it is.
I'd like to go to that game. I don't know. The tickets may be 500. I'm hoping
that much?
They'll be 250 and not 500. Where we were sitting during the year, where they were 250 in club seating, but I don't know. I don't have the 500. So if it's 250 and we can get tickets, we're going to do it. My son Michael and his company have 2 club seats.
All right, and we want to. Here's the answer.
Amsterdam, Netherlands. Wow.
Isabel, you got it.
Wow.
How did you know, Isabel? Have you been to Amsterdam?
Maybe she's seen that exact scene.
Maybe.
Amsterdam.
And Alex says, Lynn, man, I think of baking software coming very soon. Booking software. You know, like, what was it called? Booking, right? Booking.
Booking, travel.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's cool, Alex. And then Brian is saying boxing has over 1 billion viewers.
Yep. Good spot for it. And that's streaming as well as on networks.
Dog
races.
And we have Les saying we are taking the world by storm.
There's a new kid in town, and it's called ONPASSIVE. And just buckle. The Masters in Augusta. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
I went to 15 Masters when I was growing up.
My
dad's company that he worked for, Schlitz Brewery, now known as Yangling, sponsored the Masters. And man, did we get treated like royalty. We were in the special tent for eating. We ate at the Green, it's called the Green Jacket. And all the stars back then, this is going to tell my age, but Julius Boris was there, Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus when he was a baby was there, and we got autographs. I'm just so sorry that they disappeared in one of our moves. But I had autographs and pictures of people at the Masters. We were there. We were on the course when Tony Champagne Lima crashed his plane into the trees. I think it was on number 11 or 12 at the corner. Very sad moment. Champagne Tony would, anytime he won, it was champagne for everybody.
Wow.
He was quite a personality. I got to meet Julius Boris. I got to meet Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus. I was very blessed.
Yeah.
And that was all as a result of my dad being with the company that sponsored. They were the major CBS TV sponsor. I got to meet Pat Summerall. Yeah,
And
that's good.
Facebook user saying, raise your hand. Who wants to go to OnPassive Station?
All aboard.
And let me go back.
Next stop
Let me,
on Passive Station 29.
okay, we'll go back to Brian's comment here.
Tour de France. Ooh, I like that. You're right. There are 3 billion plus. Tour de France. That's going on the list. Ash, if you're listening, Tour de France.
And David Rosowski saying, I think brand ambassadors need to sponsor children's sports and activities in the name of ONPASSIVE.
That's in the books with RobLynn Live. You're going to see ONPASSIVE on the back of or on the front of t-shirts.
That's cool.
And hats on the back. We've been thinking about that.
And Stephen Holton says Washington D.C. attractions, Dollywood, Nashville, car shows.
Nice. Nashville. I like the idea of Nashville. Yeah. Next stop ONPASSIVE in Dubai, according to Dr. Benny.
Yes, and Davina says, yes, Isabel, Amsterdam,
in the Netherlands. Wow.
And David has an idea. He says, roller skating for kids.
Good spot, good place.
Come down,
a lot of families there. And Yolanda here. Yolande Charles, hello. We thank you for being here very much. Thank you.
And Tim Johnson, our musician and artist, says ONPASSIVE guitars.
Guitar picking with ONPASSIVE. All right, I like that, Tim.
That's really clever. All the channels pop up. I saw your faces and I just clicked in. LOL. The ONPASSIVE was at the start of the channel names, makes it more challenging.
That's yeah. But we're glad you're here, Jean.
She made it.
And we're glad. Doesn't matter what channel you're on, but we prefer that you be on Lynn's channel.
Of course.
And Mohammed is saying big achievements need big time.
We have a lot of radio voices in ONPASSIVE.
Yes, we do. Not mine, but yes, we do.
Dr. Benny says, I am here. Can you see me?
We see you, Dr. Benny.
Yes, we do. All right. We are now 42, about 15 minutes behind. Do you think I need to scroll?
Scroll down to the bottom and work our way up.
What we're going to do is we're going to go past the comments that were here for the last 15 minutes.
There's Pedro Estrada. Buenos dias.
Thank
and
you.
Gracias. Muchas gracias, Pedro, for that super sticker. Very kind of you, brother.
So we're going to scroll to the current comments because otherwise it's like we're way behind.
Okay. If you said something you think needs repeating, repeat it, and we'll be sure to catch it. Ollie is having some distress.
Oh, he's okay. He's fine, honey. All right. So where are we now? We're at the current comments, and we have, how about the NASCAR, says John Butakis.
I like NASCAR racing. Yep, that would be a good one.
Yep. And Jean says, exactly, David Rosowski, supporting children's sports is very much aligned with our values.
Yes.
That is true, very true. And we have Tracy suggesting space billboard.
Wow, that would be seen from above. Space billboard. I like that.
Did you know that Alex's favorite car is a Rolls Royce?
Man, you got good taste, youngin'.
Wow.
That's good stuff.
He's
and Levi says bye to Randy.
He's got good taste, I tell you.
Yeah, he does.
And Seifel says the future of the internet ONPASSIVE.
Namaste, brother. Namaste. And thank you for being here. Thank you.
The Tour de France.
Tour de France.
Richard Lamotte is here.
Bite me, Rob and John. Richard, bite us. What do you think of that, bro?
Jean says you do have a great radio voice, Rob.
Well, as long as I don't and or duh too much, I'm okay, I guess.
And Alex says Gina Leva, Lynn Ma'am, and Rob Sir, voice awesome.
Thank you, Alex.
And Keto says, so Dr. Benny and Karina, who won the smiling competition?
Oh, that's true.
I think it's a toss-up between the two of them, very frankly.
Yep, they show those pearly whites all the time.
Hi, Shaheen.
Shaheen in the house.
So
hello,
nice to
Shaheen.
have you here. And we have a Facebook user who is from South Africa.
All right, Facebook user.
If you want us to know, you got to type your name out because otherwise we will not see your name. And Jillian suggests the cinemas.
I like that, and we're already doing that in the mall with the cinemas in Dubai.
Yeah, we are. And Virginia suggests St. Jude's Hospital and Children's Network. Oh, joy ads.
I like that very much, Virginia, and that's getting written down.
And we have Brian Crowich, and he suggests the Cricket World. It has 2.6 billion viewers.
Cricket World, I like that.
Have you heard of that?
Yes. primarily in Europe.
Oh, so John is asking, hey Richard, which John? John Butakis or John Barilla? Which one?
I think he was talking about Butakas there, on Passalicious guy.
And Jean says, space billboards. That is so Jetson.
Meet George Jetson, his wife Jane, daughter Judy, their boy Elroy, and I forget the rest.
But we used to all watch that, yeah, honey?
The Jetsons,
Yeah.
and so much of that is coming to
It was,
fruition.
it was oh,
Stop it.
Ollie.
Stop it.
Ollie.
Stop.
He's
Be
carrying
good.
on.
Be
I
good.
guess I have to carry him, honey.
All right, I guess.
Okay, you can carry on and do this while I carry him.
I'll do my best. And Shaheen, we mentioned, and Palash is here. Hello, Palash. And Keto is here as usual. George Lukam Awa. All right. Dr. Benny is saying Luca Kamwa. And Dr. Benny saying hello to an amazing group of RobLynn Line folks. And Formula One races, according to Mr. Batakas. Richard Lamott, up there he is again telling us to bite him. We'll scroll up a little bit, see who else we've got here. And there's Palash. Palash, we're glad you're here, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you.
Okay.
All right. And Shaheen and John Butakas. And Ollie Boy. Here he is.
Oh, Ollie boy, Ollie boy.
I haven't had a fillet in a while. Where we're going for my daughter Courtney and my son Michael's birthdays. We do them jointly. They have good steaks.
Have a good steak.
But I'm going to have fish, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Benny saying hello to Mr. George Luca Kamwa. And Richard said you can go ahead and bite him too.
Why not?
All right, Barilla. You're in the bite me crowd now.
How about Formula One races?
I like that, John. I already have that on the list.
So if you just joined us and it's out of context, you can tell them what people are saying.
I can. We're now talking about places, things where we can get media involved with regard to digital signage, whether it be airports, stadiums,
so
you name it.
What possible things where ONPASSIVE could possibly advertise.
And Chris likes let's get ready to let's just rumble. It's past time to rumble. It is time to rumble. And one of the boxing matches, I like that, in the Asia Pacific region. Very nice.
And we have Caroline saying
blimp flying over all major Super Bowl games in the future. Caroline, spot on. Spot on. Santina's here.
And John Barilla says, hey, thanks, Richard, and you may bite me as well.
Well, that's very politely said.
Very nice. Hi, Z-Tao. How are you?
Z-Tao in the house. Hello, hello, brother.
And Wasava's here.
Wasava Raju. Hello, hello.
I didn't even know I was in that competition, LOL. I love it. My nickname was Smiley.
All right, Smiley, keep it up.
That's
Don't
so cute.
stop now.
Very cute.
And there's Marine and Palashi again. And let's see, that's David Rozalski there. He likes the chain of ONPASSIVE stadiums. I like that too. Why have one when you can have many?
Mm-hmm.
And we are ready to rumble, as you say. It's going to be many solutions for the world. We're lucky to be connected. Yes, we are. We are. Huh? And Gene loved the Jetsons, all cool space themes.
Yeah.
And don't live your life with the result of other people thinking. Be a winner. Think ONPASSIVE. Think Frank Rowe. Thank you, Frank. Love that.
Hi, Sharon.
Sharon Hilton in the house. It's good to be here. Good to have you here.
Yes. Very nice to have you.
All right. Are we catching up at all?
Yes, we are.
Okay. And Richard Lamont says, you can all bite me so that I know my head is still working. Oh, Richard.
I watched Howdy Doody Time.
Howdy Doody Time. I've got another story. Uncle Bob on Howdy Doody was my aunt and uncle's next door neighbor. Buffalo Bob was his name.
That's
and
cool.
What a guy he was.
Wow.
It's Howdy Doody time. It's on Channel 9. It ain't worth a dime, so come to Channel 9. It's Howdy Doody time. It's on Channel 9. I remember that like it was...
What year was that?
The 50s.
That's why I don't remember.
Correct.
I mean, I know the song just because.
It's Howdy Doody time. And howdy doody, you had freckles like I had when I was growing up. And howdy doody.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, there's a lot of biting going on. You're right, Gene.
It's funny.
We got a bunch of characters here, and we
Hello.
love every one of them.
Yeah.
And
Hello.
Dennis is here. Hello, Dennis. Glad you're here.
Virginia suggests
WWF. Oh, I got another story there. My son Ted, Edward Monroe Gorman, was known as JT Storm back in the day, and he wrestled in the Vince McMahon days, and has a lot of friends who are still wrestling, I guess. He's in his mid-40s, and some of these guys are still wrestling.
Yeah.
He got hurt a couple of times in the ring, and that was the end of his illustrious career. But he did make it to TV. He was on regional TV, so that was cool.
Oh.
The Premier Soccer League, I like that, John. Very good.
And Ketos is Richard Lamont. Ha ha ha. And we have Tutu here.
Tutu in the house. Hello, brother. We're glad you're here.
And we have Yang Yang. He says, "Oh, media rocks.
They really do.
Infinite possibilities.
The sky's the limit, for sure, as Ashes said. There's another new top, and especially in O Media. Nuaz is here. Dr. Benny says, on passive Metro Station 29. All aboard! All aboard! And we love you, Richard, and your head is working just fine. But with all that biting, how are your teeth?
And Karina says, advertising.
We like advertising. We like O Media. We love the media.
And
this
the
is just a tip of the iceberg.
Is excited.
Kamal, hello. We're excited along with you. Alex says thank you to Lynn and Rob.
Alex. And Z Tao says, hi, Sister Lynn and Brother Rob. I'm well. I'm glad you're well.
Good stuff there, Mr. Z Tao.
And hugs and kisses from Christina Dodds to Richard Lamont.
There you go, Richard. You're a popular dude. You and Ollie.
India, IPL 2023 will be correct from the advertisement of ONPASSIVE.
I like that.
All right. I'm trying to get him in a good position. Trying my best. Thank you to Saint Tina.
Saint Tina with a super sticker. Thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Thanks. So kind of you.
Very much.
Very, very sweet.
So keep those ideas coming. And
ads on the sides and backs of tractor trailers.
No, that's something near and dear to my heart. Yes, I like that on the sides especially. Wow. That way you catch traffic from both sides. Yeah.
That's
6-lane highway.
Yeah.
And Daniel's saying aloha.
You're
very late, but you're here, and that's all that counts.
Thing is you're here.
We're glad you're here. And Gopal is here saying thank you, and we say that right back to you.
And Dennis is all on board the ONPASSIVE
station number 29.
Right on.
Christina says good night, family. She's out of here.
Good
and
night.
Anish is here. And hello.
Thank you, Anish.
Thanks for complimenting there. That's very nice of you, brother.
And Al says, O Media will pick the best possible next location.
I think it's going to be something that none of us have thought of because they're so creative.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows?
Yep. Gene got 8 teeth missing. Too much biting. And Dr. Benny, of course, loves everyone.
Good stuff, Dr. Benny.
Oh, Jillian says, how about bullet trains in Japan?
Whoa, Nelly. What a grand idea. They have digital advertising throughout the trains.
Yes, yes. Bitu says, Nainesh Shah from Surat, India. Dubai ONPASSIVE station news spread all over the world. What a genius marketing
Unbelievable.
strategy.
Amazing. Totally crazy, like Marty says.
Yeah. Hello to Emmanuel Darko. Hi, Rush Mireka.
Hello, Rush.
And we have, let me catch up here. Oh, are we going to have an ONPASSIVE channel? Is that a possibility?
You might just see ONPASSIVE TV. What a way to launch different products. Tune in on Saturday, June 1st for ONPASSIVE TV. Good stuff.
That's pretty cool.
George is here again.
Freddie
nice. In the house. All right, Freddie.
Yes, and it's just nice to just think about ideas. Not that we're going to do them, but it's just fun to just think about what the possibilities are.
Brainstorming right here on RobLynn Live. Doesn't cost any more than $97.
Mm-hmm.
And we do have a colorful clan for sure, Gene. John Barilla, Buffalo Bob. I invited all my neighborhood friends to my house to watch the first color broadcast of Howdy Doody.
Wow.
I had a Howdy Doody ventriloquist doll. Oh, man.
Wow.
How cool is that, John?
Do you still have it? Because that would be collectible, I think.
Buffalo Bob was a grand guy. My aunt and uncle, my great aunt and uncle had him over for dinner. I would say most Saturday nights. He did his show on Saturday,
Wow.
him and Howdy Doody, and it was good fun. And my aunt was a great aunt was quite the cook. In New Rochelle, New York, if you know where that is, Brother John, I know you do. And it was great. Those were big houses back then. Wow, I remember that basements.
Wow.
And I
Yeah.
never had a color TV until the '60s, late '60s actually. We had the old black and white, which was just as good because we all sat around the radio prior to that. Even I did. TV came out in the late '40s, and I was born in the late '40s. Let's see, Rob, I didn't know you were a celebrity. Can I have your autograph? Ah, well, if you were talking celebrities here, I used to drive Jimmy Buffett around in my town car when he'd come to the Bay Area. So
That's fun.
I've met some folks. When I was in the moving business, I'm not a celebrity though. When I was in the moving business, these 40 years ago, I moved the one, the only bionic woman. Uh, let's see, Lindsey Graham, I think was her name. Lindsey Graham. I moved her, she and her husband. Very nice folks. I also moved, wow, while we're talking celebrities, I moved Bob Kennedy. I don't think he's with us anymore, but his son Junior is here doing broadcasting on Major League Baseball. But Bob was with Leo DeRocher on what they call the managers trio. I think they had three managers at one time, and the managers manned first base and third base as coaches, and Leo was in the dugout. Good stuff. Good
Wow.
stuff.
John Barilla remembers that the last episode of Howdy Doody, Clarabelle said, "So long, kids," with a tear in his eye.
Clarabelle the clown. I remember Clarabelle. She
And
was a wonder.
Yep, Z Tal wants to know if there's a corporate webinar on Saturday, and John Butak is saying it hasn't been revealed as of yet.
Chances are, if there is, we'll hear either Thursday or Friday. So today or tomorrow.
And Marty said
We'll hear.
should involve the Burj Khalifa again.
All right, we
So
like that.
we got a little bit of a hint, and we let me go back up to Armin. He says, "I own a rose. It rolls down one hill and can hardly make the next one." He's
You're a comedian there, Armin.
he is
You missed your calling.
he's our Ty Young tonight because Ty is
Yeah,
in
Ty's
here.
not here tonight, probably working.
Yeah, and Christy Azan says, "Oh Rob, that TV show song jingle still rings in your mind. I gotta later search in YouTube about that. LOL."
You gotta watch Howdy Doody. It was good, and then there was Tarzan. Tarzan. Wow, wow, wow. Well,
Tarzan
here's
is a
another
classic.
celebrity. Since we're talking celebrities, the man who taught me to catch in baseball, which led to good things for me, was one Johnny Vandermeer. Johnny Vandermeer. He's the only major league pitcher in the history of the game, still to this day, to pitch two consecutive no hit, no run games. It's hard enough to pitch a no hit game. To pitch a no hit, no run game combo, wow! And he taught me baseball. He was a brand ambassador back in the day when it wasn't called brand ambassador for Schlitz Brewery. So I've had a pretty storied life. I'm very blessed.
Lucky you, honey.
And Julian said the shops in the big shopping complex in Japan. I like that too.
Uh-huh.
We're going to be everywhere. We're going to be everywhere. I'm passive. Just 97.
We're just starting, man, you guys. This is just the beginning.
All right. Well, we've now gone over a few minutes, and why don't you go to the bottom again and let's catch any late bloomers?
And Karina says, "Appreciate you too.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for being with us every night. You are quite welcome."
Thank you. And today was day 147, consecutively speaking.
St. Tina has ideas about an unpassive mega shops.
I think we're going to see something starting in Orlando, maybe making its way to Dubai and Hyderabad. Shops that have all sorts of on-passive stuff: hats, T-shirts, coffee
I
mugs.
can't wait, you guys.
Yeah.
And Levi says, "Yes, brother Richard Lamott. We are one big family of unpassivians around the globe, thanks to the vision of Ash Mufara."
And before we go, we want to say thank you to Ash and the tech team in Hyderabad, as well as the tech and media team in Dubai. Wow. Oh, and Thomas Davis, first day at the new house, no internet connection yet. 9 hours moving yesterday. Oh, I hope you didn't do
Oh,
it yourself and break a back.
rest up. I
Oh,
hope you can rest. And Virginia says, I love Thriller, Twilight Zone, Outer Limits, and Astro Boy.
oh, Nelly, that's going back a few.
And David has a novel idea, unpassive stamps for mail or collectors.
That's a great idea, David. Wait a minute. That's going right down on the
That's a
sheet.
good one, man. And
Postage stamps.
Karina says, we're definitely big enough to have a TV station.
Yep, without a doubt.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's. Oh, there's Gurdeep. Hello, Gurdeep. We're glad you're here. Namaste. Namaste.
What is it with these New Yorkers that love talking, Lynn?
What New Yorkers?
Or former New Yorkers, I guess. Huh? Let's do it, Armin. I started a motorcycle club on ONET, says Steve.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff.
Wow. Okay, here is Rick saying, I'm a founder with 3 people on my team having issues logging into the OES and could use your help to resolve the issues. I'm currently in St. Petersburg. Can you help? Yeah, just look for me on Messenger, Facebook. Look for Lynn Mie Nakamoto.
Sure, we'll be glad to help, Rick.
Yeah. So
And if
just,
Lynn's not available, we'll pass along my cell number and we can talk on the phone.
yeah. Or my email is 2020 pending founders with an S plural at gmail.com. 2020 pending founders at gmail.com. So if anybody ever needs to get a hold of me, I actively use that email. All right. For anybody here, you're welcome to email me.
Good stuff, and we'll be glad to help, Rick. No problem at all. Got to help a fellow burger.
Yes. And we will, oh, by the way, Heroes is going to resume its 2 p.m. webinars. We're kind of like firming up what days of the week we're going to have it start. We're going to resume next week. We'll let you know what days and what time we're going to run it. Okay, so we're kind of in transition.
Before we go to the super sticker thanks, we'd like to say hello to a couple of people that I missed.
Oh, okay.
Sharin is here, and we're glad you're here. Ava's here. Ava's here. Thank you. Bay Rubin's here.
Yep. Keto's here.
Keto's here. Pooja Ray's here.
Lots of new people coming in.
Pravin.
Shirin.
Yep. We're glad you guys are here.
Let's see. We're gonna always have people coming in.
Right, Tutu, who we mentioned.
Tiana's here.
Tiana. Panga. We love you.
Love you. And we have Pravin, did I say?
Yeah.
Lashioti,
we've mentioned.
Of course, Armin, Christy Azad, Barjesh, Kaylee.
All right, Barjesh, glad you're here.
Rose is here.
Oh, there's another one, Ujala.
Ujala's
glad
here.
You're here. Thank you.
We're going to wrap up. We want to just catch and make sure we say hello. Daniel in Hawaii is here. Misra is here. Tangala.
All right, Misra, Tangala. All right, everybody waking up around the world.
Yeah, and we have Nagara Krishna, who is in Nigeria, I believe, but originally from India. Good to have you.
Very good.
David Otto's here, honey.
All right, David.
And we have Chancho Ali.
Hello, Chancho. 97, my future. Thank you all.
Shafi Cole is
Just
here.
97, Shafi Cole.
Lisa Massetti is here. VJ.
VJ's in the house.
Oh, Les says I had a Charlie McCarthy.
Oh my goodness, that was part of Howdy Doody too. It's Howdy Doody time. It's on Channel 9. It ain't worth a dime, so tune into Channel 9.
Is that the words?
No.
Oh, I thought you.
Part of it is. It was Channel 9 back in the day.
And hello to HRN World. Welcome. And hi, Jeff. How are you?
Jeff in the house. Jeff Toll.
Carmel is here.
Shalom, Carmela, and good morning. It's a little after 8 a.m. in Israel.
And hello to Rick.
And Grill will be Grill. How about Rick? We'll be in touch soon. I'm getting a little burned out, I guess. And why don't we go ahead and say thanks? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. There's Irfan. He's here. Irfan, hello.
And
Jazana's here. Hello. And
she just popped
have
in.
a good day today. Yeah. Thanks for being here. We love
we caught up.
You being here. We did catch up. And let's go to the super sticker so we can say a proud thank you to
Thank you.
Tata Rayana. Thank you.
Thank you
And
so
his
much.
brother, Mr. Pepu, Mr. Shiva Pepu, Pedro Estrada. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Pedro. And Santina, thank you very much for your super sticker. So thanks to everybody. We'll see you real soon. Stay tuned. As we find things out, we'll blast them out to you. So thanks again and good night.
Love y'all.